Right. Okay, group. Welcome. This is my second recording today. So I'm back again. So this time I am with the lovely Kat. Do you like to be called Kat or Catherine?
Catherine. Yeah,
Catherine. Catherine Toomey.
Yeah.
She is an acclaimed author, international author, as well as a practicing massage therapist out of Melbourne, is it?
Yes.
Today, Kath is talking about her new her new venture. She's put together some sacred pyramid tarot cards. Are they tarot cards or are they oracle cards?
They're oracle cards. Yeah.
Okay, Kath, take it away.
Okay.
Let's and she has sent me some of the pics about the cards, and they're really stunning. So
Yeah.
anyway, what was your inspiration behind the deck? And you've obviously called it sacred. You can see behind me there, sacred pyramid. So what made you decide to go down that road?
Okay. So I started with my interest in AI. So I don't know if anybody's jumped on the AI bandwagon or like spaceship. I'm basically on the AI spaceship because I absolutely love what it's done for like someone like me who actually really likes writing and journaling and all of that. So I don't have a fear of losing myself. I don't have a fear of plagiarism or anything like that. To me, it's just basically like talking to Siri, like, or Alexa. Like I've got an Alexa in my kitchen. I don't know. Do you know of Alexa?
I know about Alexa, Siri, and
Yeah.
AI. Yes.
Yeah. So at the start of the year, we got ourselves an Alexa, and it's just amazing. You can ask it questions, you can set timers, you can talk to people, you can say the shopping list in like a second. And it has a little photo thing so you can like
Okay. That's Alexa. Let's get back to your deck.
yeah, I know, but I'm getting to that. So the idea was to jump on board with the AI idea. And I know somebody who does a lot of art with AI, using AI in art. And I've been part of their card creation group for about 2 years. And so we just eventually, she was offering like bespoke card decks that she had created. Um, and I bought this card deck because I really felt like a thing about the pyramids. I think it really works for me because they're very kind of alien, but they're also very human because we know that the Egyptians, had a civilization. So I really like that they're a little bit on the cusp of kind of quite wacko and then, quite reality. So there's lots of different types of oracle cards out there, and there's lots of different styles um, of ways that you can tune in to energy and things when you're using cards. But these are even better than oracle cards because they're much more mindfulness cards. So you don't really have to pick one per se without looking. You are allowed to look through the cards and just make a judgment on what your contemplation for your mindfulness or your meditation session is going to be. And I really like the idea. I think a lot of people that are out there buying crystals or collecting crystals, as I like to say, like to have the cards around. And I think all oracle cards and tarot cards are absolutely beautiful. So I just wanted to throw mine into the basket, to give people, an opportunity to see what I've done and what I've put together.
So the artwork on the card there, did you say they were AI generated?
Yes, they are.
Right. And what about the wisdoms in the cards?
So the wisdoms are more of a yes, they're AI generated. I'm not going to lie about that. Although I'm not really, I don't see that as an issue because it's no different to looking it up in the dictionary. And you really can get all the same information. It's just written, whereas AI is just that information. extrapolated. It's like the extended version of anything that you want. You can even do tarot with AI, which I think is amazing, and I'm definitely doing that. Yeah, so each of the cards has a different emotion. So it might be forgiveness, or there's 54 cards, so there's a lot of cards to choose from, and they're all different sorts of emotions that you might be aiming to maybe put into the thought processes when you pick oracle cards or tarot cards. Obviously you've got an intention, and the idea is to bring to the forefront that intention so that you can get to a next step in how you're feeling about things. So each of the cards are double-sided. So there's a picture of a different pyramid. And also pyramids are amazing because they're actually, from a healing point of view, if you sit in a pyramid, it's meant to assist with deeper healing. And so creating an energetic where your eyes are looking at a pyramid, it's just so calming, and it just really tunes in the mystical and the yeah. So
I'm just looking at the pyramid I have in my lounge. I have a pyramid in my lounge. It's a EMF protector. So I have it near my TV and near my computers for that. But I thought, oh, there she is, just there. Yeah.
yeah, I like the EMF. I like the purple. What are those purple? You can get these purple slates that you can put around as well. They're really good. Or I've got lots of the of this one. I really like that one.
What stone is that?
Is it black tourmaline? Black tourmaline? Yeah.
Black tourmaline.
Yeah, because
okay.
That's my favorite crystal.
Very grounded.
Yeah, so I just feel like the pyramids were a really good choice for me to use as energy, because they're interesting. I feel like they've got a lot of really brave kinetics, and I feel like that it's just the right time to use them freely, because there's so many those kind of spirally pictures that are made. Those sort of spirally sorts of energetic light language and that sort of thing. And so I just feel like the pyramids are nice and strong and bold and really suit to project lots of really good intentions.
And I like the fact that the pyramid it's a trigeminal shape and it's grounding, because from 2025, none of the major players or major planets in astrology are going to be in earth signs for about 3 years. So you're looking at a lot of things that a lot of people are going to be very, very ungrounded, and especially children
Yeah.
born, unless, anyone wanting to have babies out there, try to get them born as a Taurian, a Virgoian, or a Capricornian. At least they'll have their sun in an earth sign, because most of the other 5 of the other planets, the outer planets, as you know, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto, none of them are going to be in earth signs. So that's half your chart. So if you're not born with a sun, moon, or an ascendant in an earth sign, and of course you've also got Mercury, Venus, and Mars, but they move so fast. You could have you could be literally born into this earth, which is all about the physicality of it all, and not feel connected to the earth.
Yeah. That's
You know what I mean? So
exactly how I feel about pyramids. I feel like they're so grounding.
yes.
And like I said, really a connection to history, but as well as a connection to the future, in that way that they're a shape and a concept that's taken for like thousands and thousands and thousands of years all the way to here. So no matter how overwhelmed we can come to naturally feel in life, it's such a passionate kind of positive emotion to look at the Egyptians as a civilization that just did so well and managed to preserve so much of the information for the next civilization, and well, not so much for the next civilization, but for the people that are not living in those times. Really inspirational.
And and I know this is a bit cliche, but you could say the periods have stood the test of time.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
and I know it's cliche, but it's true. You
Yeah,
know,
I mean, I do feel like they're sacred. That's why this deck is called Sacred Pyramid, because I think even in science, the pyramid is a reflection of energies and energetics. A light fractal moves through a pyramid to gain a rainbow. So I don't even think it's the. I really like that it's not just the Egyptians. It's also a concept, and it's a scientific, you know, liaison that you can have towards healing and just towards mindfulness. And yeah, these cards all have a different picture and a different emotional strength. One of the cards is mindfulness as well. It just has a little blurb about a description of mindfulness, because you want to check, is that really how I'm feeling? And then you can, use that card to decorate your altars or your, little areas with a candle. Or you can meditate with it, or yeah, they're really the main. You can just stare at them. They are. I'm really so proud of the artist. The artwork is really beautiful.
oh, I thought you said the artwork was AI generated.
Well, yes, but that's not easy. She didn't just. You don't just press AI. The AI generated.
I'm very naive about that concept. So I just thought that the computer generated the artwork.
Yeah. So AI generated simply means that like the things that were made were produced by a computer. But I mean, really, all digital art is produced by a computer. And the only thing that's changed when you add AI is by giving specifics to the digital art. So the specifics are given, so pyramid, da, 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 and then they've gone in with each individual picture and touched it up or removed it, because AI sometimes gives you three fingers and, an extra collar on your shirt or whatever. So AI
Oh,
still.
okay. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So actually I was just there's another astrologer that sends me emails, and I was noticing in one of their adverts they've actually used AI to advertise their a sale on their website. And if you look at the picture, the words have got this kind of melted candle look because they've used AI. So it's really easy. There's telltale signs, but that's why you have somebody to go over your work and touch it up and make sure that there isn't. So there isn't any telltale signs on my work because they've been individually created. But certainly it's a digital imprint. Or image. And yeah, we should all be used to the digital world, I would think. I'm embracing it. I'm so.
No, and as much as I'm not a fan, I mean, I wasn't using Zoom 10 years ago, but I do understand that the digital world is the world we're living in, and AI is the way of the future. It's just that I'm trying to keep in place some of the things that make us human and keep us human, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. I think being in astrology does really help that, because there's certain things that AI is not going to change. So even though I can just ask AI, okay, so I've got my moon in Scorpio and it's August the 29th. How am I going with that? And AI can actually tell me, which I think is amazing.
Right.
If you want to do a tarot, you can just say, can I have a 3-card pull on, I've got to go to the dentist and I'm worried I'm going to have, huge issues. What should I do? What's my outcome? And it'll have some answers. It'll do a 3-card pull, future, or present. Yeah, present. Is it
Past,
present?
past,
Yeah,
past, present, and
past.
future, like you
Yeah,
would
yeah,
normally do with 3 cards.
yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
is that Alexis? Is that what Alexis can do?
Well, yeah, no, that's AI. No, that's not
Oh,
Alexis is just a clock radio. It's just a fancy
right.
clock radio.
I love
But
the
I,
way you just downplayed Alexa. Oh, she's just a clock radio. Like she's not
yeah,
even important. She's just a clock radio.
yeah. I mean, I think it's so much more amazing. I mean, you do have people in cars driving around. There are people driving around in driverless cars in the world at this moment. So that's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
My nephew, God bless him, was given one of those cars as part of his promotion. And he said to me, it may sound great in theory, but because you've got no control and they don't see everything, he's nearly had a few accidents in
Yeah.
those cars. So
Ah,
he
yeah.
actually turned around and said, look, I want a car where I have control
Yeah.
because, releasing and giving up control is a big thing for a lot of people anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Being in a situation where there could have potentially had been an accident caused by the car not doing what it should have done or what the car would have done if it had a human control.
Yeah.
That's another perception altogether.
Oh yeah, there's so much work to do, but it's an interesting subject, and I love potentially being futuristic.
And I think
So
that's
yeah,
great.
that's it. That's me.
Yeah, I think that's great because you've got from memory, you have a Capricorn ascendant, is that right?
Yes,
So so your first house is part Aquarian or part Uranian anyway.
it feels
So
that
you've
way.
got that fight with tradition and versus the futuristic, the
Yeah,
Aquarian. So blending the two is the way you need to go with that. So, and I
yeah,
think you're doing that quite successfully.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's
tell
fun.
me,
It's fun life.
I know your cards are in process right now, but do you think they'll be ready to rock and roll by Christmas?
Okay, so they are available on Deckible.com, which is a new app store where you can purchase your Oracle cards. And it's just much easier. A lot of people don't want to get, like me, I've got like 30 packs of Oracle cards. So I'm done. And on all the cool people, all the good ones, all the popular ones. And a lot of people that are using iPads or whatever and things like that and tablets all the time are finding to be able to go onto an app and have a look at art. A lot of digital artists and people in the digital world like this app because then they can just install it and it's something that you can use in the background as well. So I think they're $14.99 on Deckible. So you can go. I have a website. So at the moment, they're not actually on my website, but they are published on the Deckible.com website available. And I'm looking to have them published, as you say, indeed before Christmas. Yes.
So, what is your website?
CatherineToomeyMassage.com.au.
Great. Okay. So, in 3 months' time, we have Writers' Month yet again. So, and it's just before Christmas. So, good time to get a promotion out there.
Yes. I'll see you
Mm.
then. Yes.
I'll see you then. Okay, okay. Catherine, thank you for sharing that with us. And congratulations on moving forward into the futuristic world and grabbing it by the thorns
Yeah.
and by the
Yeah.
by the
By the back
horns,
legs.
so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, I know that that's the way we're going. I know that,
Yeah.
but I just want to be as grounded and as real as I possibly can for as long as I can.
Yeah. No, it's good. So we all have to be grounded. We all,
Yeah.
we all have fire and wood and yeah, we do.
Okay. Well, bless you and congratulations again.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you.
Take
Nice
care. Bye.
talking. Bye.